welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick video where I wanted to mention a few things that I will be doing on the weekends. I have a blog channel that it's kind of it has a couple of videos, but I just I don't know, I can't make it work. I think like both channels are kind of hard for me to do. And if in my main channel, which is this one that I'm uploading this video to, I do Monday to Fridays videos, and I do it in Spanish and English. So I feel like I'm always editing, I'm always doing something. I kind of fall behind with the comments and stuff. So I feel like, you know, whenever I wanted to upload a vlog to the other channel, I felt like sometimes I made mistakes. I uploaded to this one and then I uploaded to the other one, and they said that it was the double, so I deleted this one. Or, you know, I was just trying to do so much that I just couldn't manage both channels. So I'm gonna delete that channel in case you're subscribed to that one. And what I'm gonna be doing is just having some kind of a weekend series. If you follow me, you know that I do Monday to Friday videos, just beauty videos, reviews, tutorials and stuff like that I do really enjoy. But I wanted to share with you some vlogs in that channel which didn't work out. So what I will be doing from now on is doing it on the weekends. I don't know if it's going to be every weekend, every other weekend, 1 week in a month, but whenever you see a video on a weekend, you know, it's most likely going to be something like this, a vlog where I'm just not going to wear any makeup and I just want to share with you a story or something. I know that it's very popular right now, story time. So instead of being a really, I don't know, funny story time or something really sad that I couldn't fix or anything like that, my idea is to share with you a story of something that happened to me and how I, you know, dealt with it and what it helped me to deal with that stuff. I know that's probably something that not everybody is gonna like, so from now on it's gonna be on the weekends. So if you want to skip over these videos, you might as well do that and get back on Monday and watch the beauty video that it's gonna be uploaded at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. But I just still wanted to do something in case that some of you out there need a little bit of encouragement or are going through something similar to what I was going through, and different stories that I will tell you as the time goes on. I also wanted to make a little, I don't know, side note or something before I started this series, because most of the things that I'm going to share with you is how I dealt with the problems, and everything that I deal with is based on my faith and what I believe in. And I feel like Christians nowadays, they're more like, they're in that specific category where most people think that they hate on, you know, gay people, that they, you know, they have very high standards and morals, and that people that they don't go there or they're not up there, they just disqualify them or they judge them. They have that little wand that, you know, will give judgment to everyone, and that's probably something that happens, but it's not like everyone is like that. So I don't want you to feel like because I'm a Christian and because I will be sharing part of my faith in each one of these stories is that, number one, I'm trying to convince you to become something that you're not, or that I'm going to convince you to go to a church or something, because that's not the point of these videos. Number two is that I will not be telling you, you know, my sharing of this is not because I want to make you feel bad of what the decisions that you're making or the decisions that you made at some point. I mean, this is not about judgment or anything like that. I know that most people qualify Christians in that really, you know, in that position where they think that they're better than anyone else. And I'm not saying everyone believes that, but I think it's getting more popular these days that people see Christians more like a high standard, uptight kind of people, that they believe that everyone is sinning and that everyone is going to hell. And that's not something that I am. You know, it's just not because you live in the United States, you are like everyone here. You know, we're all different. We live in the same country, we speak the same language, but we are all different. So we, of course, are not, even in a religion, we're not going to be the same. We're just people. We interpret things in different ways. We have different experiences. So we, of course, we're going to have different views in different things. But the word Christian, it was one of those words that started after Christ died. And a lot of people, that non-believers, would call people that were Jesus followers and that they were doing what Jesus was doing, or they were behaving like him or looking up to him, so their behavior changed. And that's exactly what I want my Christian life to look like, you know, something that I look up to and try to live my life according to that. Not because I am looking at what other people is doing and comparing myself and feeling better. Oh, that guy killed somebody, so I'm much better than he is. No, it's a totally opposite point of view. I'm more concentrated in what I'm doing and what I can get better at, or what I can do better for other people, instead of just going around looking at other people and judging what they're doing. That's not what I'm all about. And I don't think that, you know, Christianity should be all about that, because if Christ came to this world, he wasn't a sinner, and he still decided to come and live a life here for people that actually were sinning. I mean, he didn't come for good people, he came for everyone. So who am I here to sit and just judge people for their decisions and whatever they may be? So, you know, just so you know, the stories are just for encouragement. And maybe today it's not something that you need to hear, but maybe at some point you're going through a similar situation. I'm not saying that you should go to a church, or I'm not saying that you should, you know, find a religion or something. I'm just saying that maybe this will be something that it could help you if you're going through a similar situation, or maybe that it will help you get closer to God and maybe get some guidance through him, instead of through a religion, or instead of through, you know, if you are against that, maybe this kind of video will encourage you to get a relationship with God and try to see the best way to resolve your problems today. I mean, I'm not supporting any church. I'm not saying anything about, you know, who you should go to. I'm just saying that this is part of my life, and I'm here just to share with you that even when I strive to make good decisions and follow Christ's footsteps, I still make mistakes, and I learn from them, and this is what I'm sharing with you. Okay, I made a mistake, I said something that I shouldn't have, I did something that I shouldn't have done. I mean, I did all these things, and this is what happened, and this is how I fix it. That's my thing. And it's hard because, you know, talking to a friend and say I messed up, and, you know, this is what happened to me, it's hard. So when you do it in, you know, in the internet, for YouTube or whatever, you know, you're gonna be exposed to judgment from people and what they think about you or they don't think about you. But I don't really, I mean, I try to care what God thinks about me and what other people think about me, because they don't know me, they don't know my situation, they don't know my life, so they can't really judge, or their judgment wouldn't be something that it would help me to change my behavior. No, I'm just more concerned about other things. But I know that there's people out there looking for encouragement, or looking for something that it's going to give them the strength to go through a similar problem that maybe I have gone through. I was reading an article the other day in Spanish that said something, let me see, going to church doesn't make a Christian as much as going to a garage doesn't make you a car. I mean, just to put it out there, you know, going back to the same point, just because I go to church doesn't make me better than you are, or doesn't make me smarter, or doesn't make me, you know, or doesn't give me the power to judge other people. But hopefully, you know, this kind of experiences will help somebody out there, and that's the whole point of this series. So once again, if you feel comfortable enough, or if you want to listen to them, it will be here on the weekends. So I hope you are kind of supportive in the comments down below. Having said all that, I think we need to be more encouraging here in YouTube. I especially think that sometimes we kind of are mean to each other, or I read a lot of hate in different comments, and I feel like the best way, if we want to have some kind of a community or help each other, is just kind of encourage each other. And if you don't agree with somebody, and if you don't think it's the best way, or I mean, say something in a really nice way, or if it's getting kind of heated, just, you know, step out of it and just not it's better not to continue with it. So that's something that I'm gonna be looking into in the comments to try to see, or try to keep everything that it's encouraging and that it may help somebody else. So stay tuned for that. For the next video, I will be doing story time, and that would be the time that my son ran away from home. It's intense, and I will tell you the start from start to finish what it happened, and I don't know, my experience, what I learned from it and all that. So I hope that you stay tuned for that on the next weekend. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Here in this worn and weary land, where many a dream has died.